Hey, what's up everybody? All right, today's vlog finally live. Super excited. I hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. Hope the day's going well. And as always, hope you're doing something you're passionate about. Hope you're hanging out with people who make you that much more passionate about those things. Please message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. I'd love to hear more about you. I'd love to hear more about what you're passionate about. If you haven't already, check out yesterday's vlog where we discussed Unmarketing, the amazing book by Scott Stratton and Allison Kramer, where they detail in depth for us how important it is that we market to people the way that we want to be marketed to. Instead of spamming, pushing products, let's make sure that we're engaging efficiently. Let's make sure that we're growing with our customers and building lifelong relationships. Thought that'd be a great time. Today's topic will be discussing responsibility and freedom. When we lead other individuals, we need to provide them the responsibilities that they need to take care of, but then after doing so, we need to provide them the freedom to creatively solve the problems that may arise. Let's ensure that we're not micromanaging those around us. We let them know what they need to take care of, but we provide them the freedom to make those decisions themselves. Not only is it the best thing for them, it's the best thing for us and our company as well. An American writer and philosopher, Elbert Hubbard, definitely recommend looking him up. Check out some of his writing. Probably the quote that he is most known for, short and sweet, and many other people have done short quotes off of this. Bob Dylan, probably one of the most famous. But Elbert Hubbard always argued that responsibility is the price of freedom. Responsibility is the price of freedom. I think in Bob Dylan's quote is something to the extent of a hero, fully understands the responsibility of freedom. To have freedom, to want freedom so badly, which I think is really what we all want in life, the freedom to do what we want, to believe what we want. And I know for me at least, the idea of financial freedom is really the overall goal. It's not the job that I have, the amount of money that I make. It's the ability to wake up each and every day and say, what I want to do, I can go do that. I can love on those closest around me because I'm not stuck at the office. I can raise my children instead of sending them off for someone else to raise. Now, there's nothing wrong with the current system that we have necessarily. It depends on every individual. But I would say as a whole, we're living our lives too far apart from one another. We're telling one another that we love each other, but that we're essentially okay spending the majority of our waking hours away from those that we love the most. There seems something wrong in that. Financial freedom allows us to live the life that we've always wanted, to not just do the things that we truly love on the weekend, but to be able to do that each and every day with those that we love the most. The idea of freedom is also just as important when running a business. When we're leading other individuals, sometimes it's hard not to micromanage. More than likely, we may have the most knowledge base on the topic. We may think that we've got all the right answers, and you know what? The majority of the time we may, but that's not what's important. Having one individual dictate how things are, having one manager dictate to his employees or her employees how they need to act, how they need to problem solve. When we do that, we make our employees less happy because they don't feel as respected because they're unable to make the decisions themselves. They're just following out the actions of those above them. And they no longer have that strong tie with the company, that strong tie with the mission statement. They no longer feel respected and loved by their company. What does that do? That causes them to decrease their workload, decrease their ability to create effective and usable information. Essentially what their job is all about. that then leads to those around them also feeling that. Negativity is infectious, just like positivity. We've discussed it before. Let's make sure that we're spreading positivity, because when we don't, the other employees around us also feel that. They in turn are unable to work as efficiently because those around them are not working as efficiently. This leads to a higher turnover rate of people leaving work. And anytime your turnover rate of employees increases, the quality of the new employees coming in will almost always be lower because you have a smaller pool to pull from. And now you're in a situation that is tumbling downhill because you micromanaged, because you were unable to provide your employees the freedom to creatively decide the best solutions to the problems that they may face in regards to the responsibilities you gave them. Responsibility and freedom. I know they may seem oxymoronic, but there could not be a more suited, a better pair. Sigman Freud, another great philosopher, this time not an American philosopher like Hubbard, Austrian. He also was a neurologist. I think we've all heard the name Freud or Freudian slip. Sigmund Freud is synonymous with philosophy nowadays. He strongly believed that most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility. And most people are frightened of responsibility. Most people are frightened of responsibility. We want the freedom to be able to wake up each and every day and do what we want. But we don't want to have to make those tough choices to put in that extra work to create that life. We're okay just going off to an office, working for someone else, more than likely not truly enjoying each and every day. But we see the benefit. It's a steady paycheck. I can pay the mortgage. Is paying the mortgage and having a steady paycheck really making you happy? Is going home to that house every day really making you happy? I mean, ideally you get to see your loved ones, but don't you want to see them more? Don't you want to have financial freedom? Because financial freedom comes with responsibility, just like Sigmund Freud articulates. When we want something great in life, we need to work that much greater for it. The difference between good to great, as Jim Collins would say in his amazing book, is what we do continually each and every day to make a difference in our lives and in the lives of those closest to us. How do we make the world a better place with the days that we're given? Because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. None of us are. I thought a great and fitting quote to end today's discussion on responsibility and freedom come from a very wise individual, the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama believes that without freedom, creativity cannot flourish. The right to freedom is crucial to progress in any society. And the context is having a sense of global responsibility. One more time, I'll say that to you guys. Without freedom, creativity cannot flourish. The right to freedom is crucial to progress in any society, any community, anywhere. And the context is having a sense of global responsibility. The Dalai Lama believes that we need to have the responsibility to choose freedom, that we're not just given freedom, we have to work for it. And we also have to work for our community, for those around us. But even more so, have that larger mindset of global responsibility, as he says. That we need to be working each and every day, not just for ourselves, but for that bigger purpose. Because when we do so, we're not just bogged down by the work, we enjoy what we do each day. We enjoy the efforts that we put in to help other people and to make this world a better place. And we can't do that when we're bogged down with the work that we have each day for someone else. Make sure that what you're doing each and every day you're extremely passionate about, because you can't get those days back. You can't get that time back to make the lives of those around you better. And you can't get those days back to make this world a better place. Responsibility and freedom. There could not be a better pair. When we lead other individuals, Let's give them the responsibilities, but then even more importantly, let's provide them the freedom to choose the solutions to the problems that they may face. Let's allow them to be creative. Let's lead the way that we want to be led. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Man, I had a great time talking about responsibility and freedom. I hope you guys did too. Any questions or just want to talk? Would love to help co-brand with you. Would love to help you bring light to issues that you care about in this world. Message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. Would love to hear more about it and more about you. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Super stoked for the rest of the Saturday. I hope you are as well. And I can't wait to see you guys here tomorrow. We'll have a little more fun. All right, guys. Until tomorrow, you guys spread joy. You guys love always. You guys stay peaceful.